Yo, what is good? My anime people, what is good, yo? So, let's talk about Special 7, right? This show really kicked off heavy. Like, stupid heavy. And it was dope. But now that it's gone and shown us what a slow episode is going to feel like, um, which, I mean, this episode really wasn't that slow compared to some shows I've seen in my days, but um, this was considerably slower than the first episode, where it's a big heist throughout the whole entire thing. And this one, it doesn't even really start with the actual case that we're going to be like talking about. Mostly, it's oh my god, I hate this boss. It mostly starts with us learning about what is actually popping off with charisma and how he like finds his way through deducting what happens. So we get to see everything he's on and what he's about, and the next thing we know, we're seeing him take on the next case, and we're getting all of their code names: rookie, ninja, boss, um, charisma. And then we got, I already said rookie, sniper, and analyzer. Um, we are looking at like the squad, right? The team that should be able to handle practically anything. And I feel like the background, uh, end game, like the very end credits, character are the true. They're showing a true piece of the puzzle that's missing from the show from every week, and every time we see it, something great. Like the first episode, he takes someone's briefcase. Second, he then now, the second episode now, he brings that briefcase to a person that we find out was arrested, or he's one of the biggest like problems of worshiping dragons and trying to gain their powers and all this other stuff like that. Now that we have him in our sights, or not in our sights, but they had him in their mind that they're already, beating him and taken care of, it turns out that's not the case, right? It turns out that we're looking at the complete opposite. And now, with him supposedly in the background obtaining things like some diamond, I guess maybe something to do with dragons, or something that he can try to manipulate power out of, or something. So that's his goal, quote unquote, that we know about. Um, I look forward to knowing what could be um, what could be possible for these characters, because if we've already seen elves, vampires, dwarves, all these different combinations of magical races, we are looking at a very interesting like mythology of what they can do with all of their backgrounds. Vampires have a strong lore of like who's their leaders, who's the strongest, and all that types of stuff. Same goes with dwarves. Same goes with like this little girl thinks she's a ninja because she truly is a mechanical ninja. So these things are very cool. Just like how the vampire girl's code name. Oh my god, I forgot her code name. It was Samurai. What am I doing? Samurai, ninja, boss, charisma, rookie, sniper, analyzer. Um, that was my bad. She's the best character, and I didn't even mention her. Like, oh my god, I really did enjoy this slower paced episode, because this is what I was kind of afraid of would feel not as impactful. But with charisma, our deductor of deductors, it makes it almost too easy to know that someone as cool as him, as calm-minded as him, is going to react in such ways that we can see that he's always level-headed. He's not going to jump to wrong conclusions because of his own bias. He's going to sit there and take everything account for and put it in. Not only that, he's gonna ride a bike into your face because he can't run that fast. Okay, the guy is dope. um, I can see his character definitely getting into a lot of trouble, coming into cases trying to probably do the right thing while almost getting into the wrong thing. So I look forward to what Charisma brings to the rest of like the show, and not only that, the cast. And then Rookie, of course, Rookie is the most balanced of like he's like Charisma, but then he's also like uh, Analyzer. In the case of just trying to learn everything that Charisma is learning through any means necessary, through all the people. He doesn't really not listen to someone, right? So all of these things are kind of what I'm looking forward to seeing in the grand scheme of the end of it all, right? Like I want to see what truly transpires at the end of this. Jesus, you're coming with me for the rest of the journey, girl. Um, but now that we have a pretty good understanding of what's possible, I want to know what's going on with this dragons and trying to obtain power in this other group of people that are the main reason why the special seven are kind of even formed. Because without them, seemingly, they would not have a chance of really stopping. Um, they would not be able to have a chance of stopping this guy who is starting. I mean, the normal cops, the normal people who are just going to run in there with guns and try to shoot someone who supposedly is gaining the powers of dragons. You know, like, it's not going to work out well. And that's where this show has the most potential. Where does that part of the story lead, or is it something that they're going to get to? They're going to try to solve it before it gets to that point, before it gets that far. But I feel like with these variants of vampires and doors and ninjas, quote unquote, robot, or not, she's not like a real robot, but she's like really ridiculously good with mechanics. All of those things can add up to them winning. You know, like they could probably pull out something in teamwork wise to win and not feel redundant. Um, but that's just my opinion. I mean, they might not think the same, so maybe the whole show ends without them even getting to a point where they need to fight in that big scale of a battle, or maybe they do. I really don't know, and that's now what I see potential in is where does that go from all of this? And I would love to hear what you guys have to say about all this, because you know I am your boy, the Anime J, and I will definitely talk to you in the next one. So I hope you have a great day, night, evening, whatever the case it is when you're watching this, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Peace.